Hi guys. So I haven't done a vlog in a while. I think the last one I did was my birthday trip in April, and it is July 7th today. But I have the weekend off. And I think I'm about to go to Target, and I cut my hair. It was a mistake. I have to go to Target right now. I'm gonna get dark brown hair dye because it's bad. So I'm taking the back way to Target, just like through like the trails that are behind my apartment. And to get to the trail, you have to walk down this road past the church. And I almost got kidnapped at that church the other day. I probably didn't. I'm probably overreacting. But like, if I had been underreacting, I might be dead. So, you know. But I was walking past the church, and this guy is sitting in his car, and I'm literally walking to work. Like, this guy is in his car, and he like rolls down his window, and he's sitting there. It's like this middle-aged man, and he like rolls down his window and like yells at me. He's like, hey, like trying to get my attention. And I have my earbuds in, so I'm like, what? Like, someone just yelled at me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I kind of like turn, and he's like, he looks at me and goes like, come here. And I'm like, what? And so I take my earbud. I'm like, no. I keep walking. I'm like, I gotta go to work. And then I was thinking about it on my way to work. I'm like, oh, now I kind of feel like a bitch. Like, but maybe he like needed directions or something. And then I take a step back and I think, it is 2024. Why the fuck would you need directions? Take out your fucking phone and look it up. Like, there is literally no reason why a middle-aged man in 2024, with all of our technology, everything, would need the help of a young 20-something girl. Like, there's literally no reason. Not to mention the fact that if he wanted directions somewhere, I can't fucking help him. Like, I've only lived in this town for not even 2 years. It's been like a year and a half, and I don't even know where I'm going. So I really can't help you. Hi! Are you gonna give us a haul of what you got, Salem? Okay. I'll do it since you're shy. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, I just got pads. Stop it! Hair dye. I got soft black because the only other like brown color they had that wasn't like light brown, it just wasn't dark enough. Because like, I really want my hair to be dark, and like I feel like maybe this is a little too dark. But then I got more of these, the cotton pads, and then I got Tide Pods and My Doll, the off-brand, obviously.
I also need to call my mother and see if she can watch My Doll.
Like, I think that was really, really good. Oh, I'm so happy. I can't stop touching it. Oh my god. It's so cute. Yeah, but I guess I'll probably just like kind of tell you about what I've been up to. I think the last time I posted was April. It's July. So this is why I haven't posted anything, because literally nothing has happened. This summer my mom stayed down at the bus because they just adopted 2 cats and she doesn't want to leave the bus alone in that neighborhood. So my dad took the van. Oh, it's such a cute dog. Yeah, so my dad took the van up to Colorado to do some work because they're getting paid like, I don't know, it's a few grand. I want to say like $7,000, maybe more. And so my dad brought Connor with him. So Connor is in Colorado right now with my dad doing work on campgrounds. And whenever I tell people that, like, because Connor's coming back, he left in like May and he's coming back like in the middle of August. And whenever I tell people that, everyone's like, is he still paying rent? And I'm like, obviously he's still, yeah, what do you mean? He's on vacation. He's not gone. He didn't die. Like, yes, he's sending me rent every month. Like, what do you mean? Like, if I went on a month-long vacation, I'm still gonna pay rent. Like, that, I don't know. I've just been working and hanging out with my friends as much as I can because I still don't have a car. I have almost $1,000, about $1,000 saved up for a new one, and then my next paycheck, I just paid rent, so my next paycheck will be like $1,000. Hopefully I have enough to like buy a car, or not a nice one, but like, you know, one that's like $1,500, hopefully. Like, honestly, like anything under 2,000. Like, I don't need it to be nice. I don't even need it to be good. I just need it to drive. Like, as long as it drives and is under like 200,000 miles, like, that's literally all I need, because I just can't do this anymore. Oh my god. Last summer was amazing because I was able to do whatever the fuck I wanted, but now this summer I'm just like, I'm stuck here and I can't go anywhere, and I just want to go somewhere. Like, I just want to go thrift shopping or just fucking drive, and I can't. I just want to stop walking to work is what I want. But also, it's really hard to hang out with my friends on the weekends because, like, me and Lauren both have weekends off, but like, I can't hang out with her because she lives like an hour away, and like, I don't want to force her to come drive down to me. 4th of July was like a couple days ago, and we hung out in the morning, and then at like, I think it was like 2 o'clock, we went over to the neighbor's house and swam in their pool. They live in a cul-de-sac, so all of the neighbors are like, it's like a block party basically, and their neighbor to the right has like an in-ground pool and a hot tub, and then their neighbor like 3 houses to the left, they always have food. So like, we always like hang out in their garage eating their food, and then they always spend like a good few $1,000s on fireworks, on Wisconsin fireworks. And then like, we have this like huge show. I'll insert some clips that I took because it's like, it's this gigantic setup, and it's so cool. That was all fun, but basically, we went out and we were sitting in the hot tub, all just talking, hanging out, whatever, and I got to my 6th twisted tea before I realized I hadn't eaten anything that day, and I'm like, I don't feel so good. So we went across the street to get food, and I got a plate full of pasta salad, and I'm like, I feel like shit, I'm gonna go back to their house and like sit on the couch and eat this. Phone in one hand, plate of noodles in the other, holding my towel on, and I'm walking into their garage, and I slip and fall and bust my ass. Like, I literally just fell, like, boom. Like, I just fell on my ass. And like, a huge chunk of my toenail came off. And, I have, like, a huge bruise. I think this is from when I fell. But, like, it's, like, right there. And then there's, like, a little bit up here. But, like, it's not fun. But I wasn't hurt. Like, it didn't hurt when I fell. Like, I was just, like, winded. Like, I'm on my ass. My noodles did not spill. My phone cracked, but, like, the screen protector cracked at the bottom. But, like, it's fine. But my noodles did not spill. And I'm sitting there, like, this. I'm, like, just floored by what just happened. And their gigantic ass mastiff, like cane corso dog, comes out. He comes over, and in 5 seconds he devours everything that's on my plate. And I'm like, you bitch, what the hell? So I like throw away like the plate, and I go inside and I lay down on the couch, and I am dead. I have the spins. I'm dying. Like, I want to just go to sleep and never wake up. And their mom's friend comes downstairs and is like, are you okay? Like, because clearly I'm dead. And so she brings me a hamburger bun toasted with butter on it, and then Julia brings me a bottle of water, and I'm laying on the couch, like, dying, like, falling asleep, eating bread. That was my 4th of July. So, not quite. So at the end of the night, after we do fireworks, probably like 10 o'clock. After fireworks, Julia went to bed because she worked at like 7 a.m. the next morning. But me, Morgan, and then like 4 17-year-olds that were friends with our neighbors are in our other neighbor's pool. And we're playing tips, which is just like this game. You have volleyball, tips, and like if you miss it 5 times, you're out. I won, but yeah, so we're playing tips with like 5 17-year-olds, and then we're in the hot tub. That they leave because it's literally like midnight, and we're in the hot tub, and we're like, all right, we should probably go. We should probably head out before they kick us out, because like it's literally almost 1 a.m. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just like cool down real quick. Like, so like let's do one last jump in the pool. So we jump in the pool. I'm on the diving board. I'm like, you know what? Let's just like, I don't know what I was thinking when I did this. It was fucking stupid. But I'm standing there on the diving board, and I turn around. So I like, my back is facing the water, and I go like this. And I like back flop, basically. Goodbye. I did not think that through because it hurt so fucking bad. It was so painful. It was so red. It was not a fucking smart idea. Yeah, that was my 4th of July. Nothing else has really happened lately. Like, the last few months have been so boring. Like, this summer has not been like super fun. We haven't really done anything. We haven't gone camping. We haven't gone cliff jumping. We should soon. Yeah, I guess the only other thing that has happened in the past like 3 months is I decided where I want to move at the end of my lease. Me and Connor's lease ends in, I think it's March 1st. I think March 1st is the day we have to be out. So that's what, like 7 months? I think it's like 7 months away. Because Connor, our plan was to go live together for a year and then go our separate ways, because Connor wants to move to Colorado. But at the end of our lease, we're just like, we don't have enough money for that. We can't do that. Like, it's just not happening. Which we should have. Honestly, we should have, because like, yeah, I probably didn't have a whole lot of money, but you know what I did have? A car. I had a car in January, February. I crashed my, oh my god, literally, I crashed my car like probably like a week before our lease, like, or after like our lease would have ended. So like, it was really karma. It was like the universe was like, you dumb bitch, you should have moved. So, and then I got in a car accident with Connor's car like 2 weeks after that. I'm like, we should have moved. We should have moved. Because if I actually think it was like a week before our lease ended that I crashed my car, but like, I wouldn't have been driving at that point. Like, a week before our lease ended, I wouldn't have been working. I would have been done with work, and I would have taken that last week to like finish packing the apartment and like do all that shit. Like, I wouldn't have been doing that. So, but now we're finally being like, okay, we're done living together. Like, at the end of this year, we're going our separate ways. We're moving out of Minnesota, because, and honestly, it's the perfect time to move out of Minnesota, because there's nothing here for me. So me editing this video, realizing that sounded super ominous, the way I said that, the way I was just like, there's nothing left for me here anymore.
What am I supposed, I mean, how am I gonna, I can't even, there's nothing left for me anymore. Ah!
Jesus. But, yeah, what I meant by that was that my parents live in Tennessee. My brother is gonna be moving to Colorado. I don't really see my grandparents that much. One of my aunts lives in Wisconsin, so I see her like maybe every 4 or 5 months. And then my other aunt and uncle, like, we live pretty close to them, but like, they have a 9-year-old, so I really don't see my cousin very often. She's busy. She's got fucking lacrosse and hockey. Like, they are busy. So I rarely see anyone in my family. Lauren is getting married in October, like the end of October. She's busy. And she's about to be getting busy. That was so bad. I shouldn't have said that. But like, yeah, you know, like, within the next couple years, they're gonna probably have a baby. Like, they're wanting to start their lives. Morgan is starting school in like 6 weeks or something. And Julia is starting nursing school, I think, around the same time, probably like early September or something. And then Devin and Rachel are having a baby in February. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. Those are all my friends. I don't spend time with my family. So why am I here? You know? Like, I moved back to Minnesota from Ohio because I missed Morgan and Julia, and I was missing so much of what was going on in their lives. But now, like, they're established. Like, Lauren has a career. She's busy. She's getting married. Like, babies and college and all this stuff that I don't really need to be here for, you know? Like, I came back because I missed my friends, And I made some really good memories while I've been here, but honestly, I already feel like I'm like a third wheel or fucking seventh wheel because Morgan has a boyfriend, Julia has a boyfriend, Devin's got a baby mama. Kidding, I love Rachel. But they're all, and Lauren has Jake, like they're all in relationships. So I always feel like I'm the odd man out. And I'm gonna feel like that even more when Devin and Rachel have a baby. And like Morgan and Julia are Devin's sisters. So they're always gonna be like watching the baby and helping him babysit. And like they're gonna be so busy once the baby is born. I'm not gonna be able to hang out with them practically at all. And then they both have boyfriends and Lauren will have just gotten married and I'm gonna be the one left out of everything because I'm not included in those things. So it's like, why am I here? Why am I here? So that is what I meant by that. So I'm leaving. So Connor wants to move to Colorado. Good for him. I think he should. I decided that I'm gonna move to North Carolina. I'm so excited. I wanted to move to Wilmington, but like it's really hard to find apartments there that are not like either student housing, like 55 plus, and like also in a good neighborhood. Like it's really hard to find that for cheap. Because like I don't have a lot of money. Like right now I'm paying like $750 a month. So I was looking up like I had a list of like every town in North Carolina and I was going through it on apartments.com, figuring out like just finding places. And I narrowed it down to like 8 places and like 7 of them are in Greenville. I know nothing about Greenville except that it's the only place down there that I can afford. So I guess I'm moving to Greenville. Probably. I have to apply at all these places. I think there's like 7 apartments that I have to apply to. I wanted to fly down there and spend like a week down there just touring apartments, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I wanted to do that in around November. Like the wedding's done, Halloween is done, so like November would be the perfect time to like take a week off, fly down to Greenville and like tour apartments. But unfortunately, a plane ticket down there from here is at minimum $300. And I don't want to spend $300 on a plane ticket and then spend like $300 on a hotel room for the weekend and then also spend like $100 on Ubers all weekend. Like that's, if I'm gonna spend $600 on a vacation, like on like a trip to North Carolina, it's gonna be like a full-blown beach vacation. It's not gonna be me staying in a skeezy motel, checking out apartments alone, mind you, because like it's not like a trip. Like my friends aren't coming with me, so like it would just be me, and that's like I don't want to spend $600 on just that because that's how much it would end up being. So, which really sucks because I've never gotten an apartment that I've looked at before moving in there. And like Greenville is like 3 hours away from the beach, so I feel like it's perfect, but I know nothing about Greenville. I know nothing about it. Like I looked it up on TikTok and like it's really mixed reviews. Like there's some people being like, I fucking hate this town, I can't wait to get out. And there's some people who are like, it's so beautiful, I love it here. And like, I don't know, like people being like, it's a small town, it's terrible. I'm like, doesn't it have an airport? Like it has an airport, it's right next to the college. Like I feel like a lot of people that are saying it sucks are the people that have lived there their entire lives. Like when I was 17, 18, if someone asked me like, what do you think of Elk River? I would have said like, it's a fucking terrible place to live. Don't ever move here. It's awful. But like, now that I have a little perspective, I love Elk River. I do. I think it's a really great place to live, like, especially if you have a family. Like, I really love Elk River. But like, now when I lived there, I hated it. But I think that's just because I have a very, like, adventurous personality, in the sense that, like, I don't like staying in one place for too long. Like, I want to live everywhere, but I don't have the money to live, like, a lot of places. So, like, you know, I move every, like, 2 years. It's like, as much as I want, like, that, like, small town vibe of, like, one movie theater and, like, and not, like, Imagine theaters, like, a small town, cute ass movie theater, and, like, a downtown with, like, cute little thrift shops and boutiques and stuff. As much as I love that, I also need something, I need a place where I can, or not even in Greenville, but like in a neighboring town where there's stuff to do. You know, like Plymouth, there's stuff to do in Plymouth, but like also Minneapolis is like a 20-minute drive. Like, I'm fine with that. You know, like if I have to live in a small town and then drive 20 minutes to like the city, I'm good with that too. So I don't know, but like I'm probably gonna move to Greenville because that's where I found the most affordable apartments. But yeah, other than that, nothing's been happening in my life. I think right now I'm gonna make lunch. Actually, I think I'm gonna fuck around on my phone for like an hour, and then I'm gonna make lunch. Maybe I'll do that at the same time. I don't know. You're really creeping me out. Thank you. Hi. You're so sweet. So yeah, I think I'm gonna order Five Guys and I'm gonna watch YouTube and I'll check in with you later. Okay, so I was gonna order Five Guys. What? I didn't step on you. Calm down. I was gonna order Five Guys and then I realized they're closed. They close at like 10, so I couldn't make an order. However, I then made an entire order of Wingstop, went through the entire thing, did the whatever, and then realized, you know what, I actually don't want this. So I cleared it and then went to Applebee's, and I literally just ordered appetizers from Applebee's. I got like the party pack of appetizers. So I got like the cheese quesadilla and then the mozzarella sticks, the hot wings, and like the artichoke dip. And honestly, that's all I want. Like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm probably gonna go to bed in like an hour or two. That's all I want. And Applebee's is like pretty close, so it was only gonna be like it's like a 25-minute wait. So I think I'm literally just gonna do that, and then yeah. I think I might watch an episode of the show I'm watching. I started watching True Blood like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like halfway through season 2. It's okay. It's not I can't say it's good, but like it's entertaining and I'm enjoying watching it. Yeah. my god, that was so awkward. Usually, I didn't lock the door. Usually when I go out there to like get my food, there's no one out there. It's 10:30. There's usually not a person out in lobby. And for some reason, there was like 8 people out there. There was like 2 people coming in from walking their dogs. Like one guy with a little dog, and then a guy, his wife, and their like 3 kids with their huge ass dog. And I'm like, fuck. So I like walked out there and I go to the door. I'm expecting them to like walk through the door, and then like I'll walk in after them. And like the door opened and a couple of the kids went through, and then I grabbed my food and I'm standing there like waiting for them to go. And she's like, you can go ahead. I'm like, cool. It was so fucking awkward. My god. But maybe I'm just incredibly awkward, so it just felt awkward, but it really wasn't. So I went to Disney Plus to turn on True Blood, and I was scrolling down to find my recently watched, and instead I stumbled upon something else, and stumbled upon like the little section that's like original movies, and it was like a bunch of Disney movies. And I saw Lilo and Stitch. I'm like, ooh, should I? I clicked on it, and now I'm watching the TV show. Yeah, not sure how I went from True Blood to Lilo and Stitch the series, but I'm not mad about it. Flubber, don't eat my chicken. Salem, be my tripod. You whore. Right now I'm kind of wishing I had gotten Wingstop because I could have gotten a drink. Ugh, my water bottle's empty.